All right. Does this thing still work? Testing. Does it still work? Are we live? Can the people hear me in the back? Can I be heard loud and clear? Hold up, let me close this. All right, let's see. Yes, they can. What's up, everybody? What's up? Appreciate y'all. Welcome. You know, man, it has definitely been a very, I would say, awkward couple of days. Let me tell you, man. Very awkward. I guess we're going to have to get into it regardless, yeah? What's up? Good to see everybody in the chat. I appreciate everybody for their well messages. I had to announce it on Friday. I couldn't do RGT. I literally had to take some time away from YouTube. Literally had to take 3 personal days. I just I can't do it. Seriously couldn't do it. So you already knew I had to come back stronger than ever when it came for the day. Especially when it came to certain comments that was going around. Despite me being gone, I paid attention. Those you were wondering, yes, I paid attention. I didn't miss anything. Don't worry. We're going to go over everything. I want to definitely go ahead and get right into today's biggest breaking story. This is actually going around. This is actually being confirmed. Bethesda has officially joined Microsoft's studios. This is true. So Microsoft's definitely not playing around with this, new addition to their studio. This is a big deal for them. For them buying Bethesda, which is interesting about this too, it just opens up doors for them in the long run. You see what I'm saying? Now, if you read the fine print behind this too, and it kind of does go back to what I've said before. Remember how I said Microsoft doesn't necessarily care if you buy the box. They just care about you being in the ecosystem. Since they're partnering with Bethesda, and Bethesda is now part of their studios, it would make sense that all their games are going to be more likely on Game Pass, all Bethesda's games. And they actually confirmed that their games will still go to other platforms. So that's pretty interesting. So pretty much I can see them using this to really push Game Pass even further for them. So that's actually a big deal for them. That is huge. That's a huge deal. They did this the day before pre-orders because pre-orders go live tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. They go live tomorrow. So that's a big deal. Shit. I'm trying to think. What was the last game I played from Bethesda? Or actually, no, I didn't. I don't think I played, actually. No, I wasn't going to play that. I was going to play, I think it was Evil Within. I think Evil Within was from them, something like that. So, I think so. I don't know. I don't forget. I honestly forget. But hey, they got Bethesda. Awesome. They got more studios. That means games are hopefully coming soon. Awesome. We'll get into that conversation when we eventually get to that conversation, I guess. I guess we have to wait a long time before we get those results, yeah? But cool for Microsoft to get Bethesda. Congratulations. Awesome. The question of the day, let me ask you guys this in the chat. Is anybody buying a Series X off of this announcement? Let's see. Anybody buying a Series X? Shout out to everybody for the good messages in the chat. Appreciate you. Okay, Coon says getting... Oh, Coon, you was a fraud. You was not buying no Series X. Stop. You was not buying that Series X, sir. That man Coon be fraud. Appreciate Freedom Rings for the super chase. Says, glad to see you keeping your head up. Thank you. I'm good, man. I'm good. The actual service will be Saturday. So I'm good. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. So my Inquisition was both Bethesda and ID Software. Yeah, I know ID Software is part of it too. Barry, come on, Barry. Come on. You can say that to your fellow PlayStation friends. You know you getting the Series X, aren't you, Barry? I'm watching you, dog. You getting the Series X. No, I'm playing. He ain't getting no Series X. Veloscross coming to PS5. Okay. Day one for my... You're getting this... Oh, my God. Little boy ain't getting no Series X. Stop. Still no for me. Haven't played Bethesda game. Not even Doom. Okay. No need for Series X because PC, but man, this was a huge get. Yeah, it was. They bought Bethesda for $7.5 billion. That's That is a huge a lot of money they spent on this acquisition. So $7.5 billion. Wow. Huge. That's huge. What's up, Nathaniel? So I'm seeing a lot of people saying no, they're not getting it. Okay. Jay Bar is watching Amazon as we speak. It's stupid. What's up, Envy? What do you think about Horizon on PS4? Oh, I'm gonna get to that in a second. Don't worry. I got all the topics. Go ahead, hit that like button. I got all the topics. I'm just going right into this Xbox One. This is good. This is a big deal for Microsoft. They can definitely win some people over. Definitely. But honestly, I just want to see what the games look like. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's actually coming to this. If Doom, if Doom is not necessarily exclusive to the Xbox and you can get it everywhere else, I don't know, man. I'm looking at that kind of weird. But at the same time, that would be a big sweetener for Game Pass if they're doing this type of strategy, which I think that's what they're doing so far for this. So that's crazy. Shut up, fool. Anyway, that's that for that. So, yeah. Let's get into this other news, man. That's a big get. I already know everybody's either doing victory laps. Yo, shout out to King David. King David over here doing victory laps. Like, yeah, we won. It's over. You can't beat it. I wouldn't say that out loud, but okay. That is a big deal, though, that they got Bethesda. Now, let's move over to what happened a couple of days ago. Now, you guys already know we called out the issue with PlayStation. A lot of channels were afraid to do this very thing. And it was very telling. We told how it was. A lot of channels over here capping. Don't want to tell it how it is. I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on in this community sometimes, man. I get it. It's easy to hate on Xbox, but you got to call a spade, man. Microsoft doing good. Did something good today. And Sony did something bad with the PS5's showcase. Granted, all the games and the way they presented it was fine. It was the messaging in the long run that hurt a lot of what Sony announced. The fact that they announced that Horizon's going to PS4, and we've been led to believe throughout this whole time that was going to PlayStation 5 strictly. Well, again, that pissed off a lot of gamers. And you know what's funny about that, too? A lot of people actually was like, oh, no, you guys should be happy that the games are going to PS4. Again, my issue, and I said this on Marlon's show. Shout out to Marlon Gaming Nation. But I said this on Marlon. What's up, Viper? I see you, bro. But I said this on Marlon's show. I was like, the issue isn't the fact that the games are going to PS4. The issue is the fact that they flat out lied to us. And they made us believe that, you know what I'm saying? It was going strictly to PlayStation 5 when that was never the case. That was their issue, their marketing, the way they did that. So now we're here and, oh man, we got to talk about this though, because they actually owned up, especially to the pre-orders. A lot of people say the pre-orders weren't their fault. And granted, a lot of it wasn't their fault. It was Walmart. Walmart bit the gun. They just completely released them late that night. They actually confirmed that, yeah, we could have done that a lot smoother. Honestly, they should have just waited and given you the week's notice. That's what they should have done. But here's the actual post. That's what they had to say. Let's be honest. PS5 pre-orders could have been a lot smoother. We truly apologize for that. Over the next few days, we will release more PS5 consoles for pre-order. Retailers will share more details, and more PS5s will be available through the end of the year. So basically, giving you guys, giving you guys hope that you could get your hands on one. But like I said before, this is the most anticipated console. Good luck getting your hands on one unless you're legit or camping out by your computer and you're waiting for those pre-orders to go live. And like I said before, these systems are going in like 10 seconds, less than 10 seconds. These consoles are gone. Hell, even the damn controller was outselling really, really well, but that console was gone. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. It is what it is, man. People need to accept that and call it how it is. I'm tired of Microsoft keep buying studios. Hey, you got to do that, man. You got to buy studios to be aggressive in the market. What's up, Ari? What's up? How's it going? I'm still waiting for my PS5 disc edition. Hype for it. Yeah, and another thing about that too, if you guys want to go back into the hardware and how they're selling PS5, you notice that there's more significant disc versions than discless. Y'all noticing this? Even at select retailers. If you go to GameStop, they'll have the, like the little message on the door or whatnot. It'll say, hey, we have, and I'm exaggerating here, but they'll say something like, hey, we have 5 digital editions and probably 14 disc versions. Why are there less digital? I'll tell you why there's less digital, especially when it comes to these pre-orders that they're releasing in small quantities. It's because they're making more money on the disc version. The digital, Sony's actually losing profit on the digital because remember, they're selling that at a loss. Just throwing it out there, man. You got to keep it how it is, man. I'm paying attention. I don't know why people are not calling this out, but you got to pay attention to what's going on out here. Sony ain't slick. I see what Sony's doing with selling this console. I see what they're doing. But it's all good. I remember I told you guys I was going strictly with the digital. I don't have that luxury. I have to get the digital, or I had to get the disc space. So that's what I got. But that's what they're doing. He said, stop bitch from grabbing everything. Or bots. Got it really. Yeah, the bots were going crazy too. Obviously, scalpers are trying to sell it on eBay. Like one dude basically took a screenshot of his pre-order on Amazon. I was like, hey, y'all, you guys want this PS5? Okay. Highest bidder. And literally, that's what he was doing. Some people are taking pictures, literally just drawings, and putting it on eBay to sell it as like a PS5 pre-order. It's crazy. Like, I'm like, guys, it ain't that deep. But who knows, man? Who knows? It is going to be interesting to see how pre-orders go for Microsoft going into tomorrow. That is for damn sure. How is that really going to play into what they're doing? Do I think it's going to outsell or do crazier than PlayStation? Well, honestly, that depends on how much they have in stock. For one, from what we're gathering for PS5, it looks like PS5 launched at a limited stock, whereas Microsoft is probably more ready. So, I don't know, man. We'll see. We will definitely see. And they dropped 2 days before PlayStation as well. So, we shall see. But clearly, Sony tried to rush this. And it shows. It really does show. Now, we got that out the way. Let's go ahead and get into... Oh, shit. Why'd I do that? Let's get into this whole debacle, man. Hold up. So, Jim Ryan. Oh, man. Everybody hit me up about this. Jim Ryan made a comment about consoles, man. He said that a lower-end spec console, I think at $300, has never got, like, a good results, like Series S style consoles. So... Now, I don't know where he's getting this information from, and a lot of people started to question Jim Ryan on what he said. The reason why I don't understand where he got this mindset from is because you guys look back. Hell, you don't even have to go back far. You can just go back to last gen with Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii did better than, you know what I'm saying? That was $300, and that sold ridiculously well. So I don't know where the hell he got this mindset that Xbox Series S, consoles that are like at $300 or consoles at $300 never sold well. I never understand it. I really don't. That was just a weird take. That didn't make no sense whatsoever. Such a weird take. Listen, I get it. He's meant to throw jabs. I get you're going to throw jabs at the competition, but you got to make sense. Seriously. Yeah, Switch as well. Well, actually, no. Wait, how much was the Switch $300 at launch? I forgot. I honestly forgot about the Switch's price. Was it $300 or was it $400? How much was the Switch? Was it $300? Yeah, the Wii did well in its lifespan. Aloy, Wii did very well in its lifespan. Very well. Don't want the Wii. Yeah, so it's $300. So yeah, Switch is also done very, very well at $300. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know, man. Jim does a lot of stuff, man. Listen, it's stuff like that don't really build. Actually, no, let me rephrase that. When you say stuff like that and when you add on top of what he did before, a lot of people just look at that and go, what the hell? You know, what exactly are you really trying to push here, Jim? But hey, it is what it is there. Do I really care as much? Not really. I do want to get into this, though, because I've warned people about this prior, and it's crazy how a lot of people kind of forgotten about this or are now blowing this out of proportion or saying, like, oh, it's only for PlayStation. No, this is going to be for all games, okay? This is going to be for all games. I've said it before. Games getting a price hike. Remember, Sony showed that the Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition is $70. And you can buy it separately for $50 if you don't want the Spider-Man, PS4 remaster for it. You can get it for $50. Here's the thing, though. Games in general are going to be $70. This is also confirmed that Call of Duty Cold War, and yes, I played the demo for that, or I played the beta for that. I'll get into that later. But Call of Duty Cold War is also $70 on console. This is not going to go anywhere anytime soon. This is going to be the new standard for games. You're going to be paying $70 for games in the future for a lot of studios. Ubisoft already gave you the heads up that this was going to be the truth when they said that all their games launching in the fall will be $60, but they didn't say nothing about their future games in the long run. You're going to see more games at $70. That's just going to be the thing. Told you guys, man. Telling you, man. That lineup, bro, I'm telling you, it makes sense. It really makes sense that a lot of these studios want to push their games strictly to the next gen now. It really does. What's up, Jack? But no, you're going to be paying more in the long run for these games. $70. And, man. Yeah. So, have fun with that, man. I'm telling you. I don't know. I'm not sure how this will affect the PC space as well. If they do this where it's like it's only for the consoles and they're $70 for the consoles, I ain't gonna lie, that's gonna rub a lot of people the wrong way. And keep in mind, more countries are paying different. They're paying more in other select areas. So yeah, euros. Yeah. So yeah. Hey, I warned you, man. I warned you. Now, to the people saying that games was never gonna be this way and that I was blown out of proportion, like I said before, man, it makes sense. When game production goes up, guess what? Prices go up. Naturally, services are going to have to go up. Game Pass is going to have to go up from $10 to more likely $20. See what I'm saying? Services are going to go up in the long run. You're going to see a lot of price increases in the foreseeable future. So it doesn't surprise me that they've done this for $70. It does shock me, though, that, notice how everybody, as soon as they were, they found out the truth that the games are going to PS4, they still were like, yo, I get my PS5. That's the truth right there. You know what I'm saying? That lasting impression, you still want a PS5. That's how it is. Even Dr. Disrespect will tell you that PS5 is the system to get. So I'm like, you should have got your marketing right. That was just a bad look. Really, really bad look. But going back to it, it's like, bro, they've actually got, again, they got a long way to go. It's going to be a long gen. And when games going up to $70, I can see a lot of gamers being very, very picky. Unless Microsoft gets very, very aggressive as well and starts, throwing more checks at some of these studios to put their games on Game Pass for Xbox gamers. I can see definitely a lot of picky gamers in this current gen or this next gen coming up for sure. A lot of picky gamers, $70 per game. I can see it, honestly. I can honestly see it. Phil Spencer and Jim Ryan both. I mean, look, Jim Ryan's cool and all, but I seen, again, we're all seeing right through, all the shit that we were told before. It was like, dog, it just doesn't sit right. Shut up, Alex. What's up, Alex? He dropped the $2 super chat. He said, Big Cloud Gaming, more like low tier bit. Oh, Lord. You got to let that go, sir. You got to let it go. Let's see. Freedom Rig says, Foxy, MBG crap, all cap guys. Like that's dealer laughing. No. Yeah, dealer's gonna have a field day with all this news. Pretty much every Xbox-centric channel is about to have a field day going into tomorrow. So, like I said before, we basically had our block party, which was the PlayStation show. Now Xbox got their chance to pretty much shine, and that's pretty much what you guys are gonna see throughout this week. It's gonna be a pretty lit week, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be loud and just letting it all out. It's cool, though. It's cool, though. Everybody's getting their news and whatnot, but you already know me. I'm all about the end results. So when are these games dropping? We don't really know. See what I'm saying? See, this is where I doubt that comment, Brittany. If they were made strictly from the ground up for PlayStation 5, then they wouldn't be on PlayStation 4 to begin with. See, that right there, I don't believe at all. What they were PS4 build-ups to go to PS5. That's all it was. They built those games with PS4 in mind. So basically, when we see Spider-Man Miles Morales, and when eventually and inevitably you see Digital Foundry or any other Pacific Tech channel do like a comparison between, let's say, Spider-Man Miles Morales, PS4 and 5, you're going to see it look very similar in many ways, but it's going to be slowed down. And it's going to be to that point where you can tell the big visual upgrade to the, what's happening in the background and what's happening on the actual scene. That type of stuff is going to be faster on PlayStation 5. And again, that's what they're pretty much done. They put themselves in that situation there. And I'm not buying that for 1 second. It was built strictly for PS5 in mind. No, not at all. I don't believe that. I can't believe that. What's up, Spartan? Lanceville, what's up? When is he not ever? Well, I'm not even getting into that, Paul. I'm not even getting into it. That dude always has a problem with Rand. Always. There's no port of Spider-Man. It's two different teams. Listen, again, like I said before, this is more likely built for PS4 in mind first. If that was the case, it would have been strictly PS5. If it was all out PS5 assets. It's not all the way straight out PS5. I'm telling you. As much as I've seen happening on the screen, as much as excited as I was from the gameplay and all the effects from the particles and everything, bro, I am telling you, it's going to look very similar to the PS4 version, just dumbed down in many ways. That's it. That's literally it. You're going to see it. You'll see. But hey, if you think the game was strictly made for PS5 in mind, hey, you believe that. Let's have fun. I don't believe a damn thing like it. I really don't. And they did comment. They did comment about that. They said the reason why they're still supporting PS4. And again, this goes back into what they've done from numerous generations. They said they're doing this because PlayStation 4 was too big to pass up, basically. It's too big of an install base, which is true. I agree. It is definitely a big, it's a big install base they definitely shouldn't be leaving behind. 130 million, you know what I'm saying? It's 130 million people on PS4, which is big. That's huge for them. But again, this whole time we were led to believe strictly that those games were simply for one platform. And again, do I really care in the long run that they're on PS4? I say it numerous times. Nope. Don't care. What I do care about in the long run is being lied to. And I don't like to be lied to. But that's just my personal opinion. I don't like that. Let me see here. Hold on here. My damn screen went black for a second. Oh, okay, that was me. That's why. Okay. But yeah, that's what's going on there, man. Not full game, but why Horizon? See, again, that's the big confusion. And again, going into the whole situation with Horizon, many people are speculating God of War. Now, again, many people are saying that God of War is strictly for PS5, but with Jim Ryan literally saying that they're going to be supporting PlayStation 4 for about, 4 more years? And them saying that games like Horizon and Spider-Man are too big of a games to pass up on PlayStation 4. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. That would shock the hell out of me if they did release that game, or that would shock me. But at the same time, it wouldn't surprise me, especially with this tone that they're going about it with their games, that those games would launch on PlayStation 4. So if God of War Ragnarok, which I'm going to call it God of War Ragnarok, which, by the way, shout out to those who hit me up about the video I did a long time ago, because you guys remember we did a bunch of videos in God of War, and one video news article that we talked about said that the next God of War game more than likely was going to be called either God of War Fimbulwinter or God of War Ragnarok. So looks like it might be God of War Ragnarok, which is cool. I'm down for that. I'm telling you, if that's on PS4, woo, that's bad. If there are two different, let's see, when release, and not only on the graph. And that's true. Very true. Very true, man. Nah, Jim Ryan ain't going nowhere. You have Herman Hulse. You have Jim Ryan. Again, yeah, he screwed up at the beginning. It's what you do in the long run that's really going to determine the outcomes and everything. I'm going to see what they have to do, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Luke, and shout out to Luca. Luca's been on a tear on Twitter. She's like, yo, everybody who went to PlayStation, come back home to Xbox. I'm going to make this loud and clear right here. It's going to take more than just you buying the acquisitions to bring people to Xbox. You need to show that with the games. You need to come out swinging, show it off. That's what people want to see. You buying acquisitions not doing anything for them. That doesn't change the situation. We got to see those big budget games. So far, from the early showcases and everything, not much is really shocking us. And with many people complaining about Series S, which supposedly is holding back a few things. I don't believe that shit, by the way. But, a lot of people are saying that. Hey, we'll see. I see King put out very compelling inauguration speech. Boom, show. Yes, come on. Yeah, I would not be surprised. Yeah, he said, Ryan, not strange. No gameplay for 2 games releasing already next year. Horizon and God of War. Good point. Good point. I mean, people are saying, well, we probably did see a snippet of gameplay. Just a small snippet for the Horizon. You remember when she was like riding the little, I forgot what they're called, the little horse things. She was riding, you saw like the landscape in the water. That kind of looked like it was partially gameplay, but it was cut so fast. You know what I'm saying? It probably wasn't. But I think certain parts of it were snippets of gameplay. I can see it. Let's see. If they want the games, then they are coming. If they make Starfield exclusive and no PC, man, that would be huge. Yeah, but the thing is, their whole mindset, especially Phil, they don't really care about whether or not you buy the box. They just care about you being in the ecosystem. So those games are going to drop on the PC, Xbox, every other platform they want it. You know what I'm saying? They don't really care. It's not really about the Series X or selling the box. It's just about getting you in Team Xbox. See what I'm saying? That's what they really care about. That's their whole metric. That's the way they've positioned Xbox and how they support and kind of like get their messaging out there for Xbox. They don't really care if you buy a box or not. He said 110 million owns a PS4. So yeah. Yeah, big cloud argument is that you have to pay $70 in Game Pass was day and date with those, but that was the first programs. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, that would probably be the strat, man. Especially if they're doing that thing where it's like, yeah, our games are gonna be everywhere with Bethesda, right? Okay, yeah, these games will cost you $70 a piece, and let's say they're on PS5, PC, vice versa. But if you have Game Pass, you can get these for free. That's probably gonna be their perk. I'm telling you, they're gonna try to get that. They're gonna use that veil over your eyes type of technique for it. Why don't we know about the UI? That is another good question. I don't know why the UI wasn't shown at all. You notice in the start of the show for the PlayStation, right? You heard like some music. It sounded like some very like ambient music. That right there is more than likely the PS5's UI music, very similar to what you saw for PS4. When you turn your system on, you hear that like very, soft tone music to get you, just into the system before you play. That's probably what it is for PS5. And that was it. That's the only thing related to a UI that I can honestly think of. We did get a small tease at the very first showcase for PS5 when we saw the actual box where it said press the PlayStation button to proceed. And you remember that took us into the Sackboy demo. And that was it. You didn't really see no UI though. It is crazy that we have not seen that yet. I agree. That has not been shown. That's something that I would like to see, honestly. Because let's be real, Konami is not doing any damn thing with any of the licenses that they have. Hell, the last game they pushed for Metal Gear was a damn zombie game, and everybody completely hated it. What was it, Metal Gear Survive? You remember that? So it's like, bro, you might as well sign that damn paper and join PlayStation. I'm just saying, join PlayStation. I would love to see that be their counter effect. Go to Konami. Shit. Yoshinori, let me rephrase that. Yoshinori Ono from Tekken, not Tekken, but from Street Fighter, who created Street Fighter, or was one of the creators of Street Fighter. He left Capcom, right? So we won't be seeing him in the industry. Probably will see him at like events or whatnot. But the thing about that too, that would be another big, type of acquisition for Sony if they ever did do it. I would love to see them make an effort with Capcom. Even though I'm pretty sure Capcom wouldn't sell, I would love to see them join PlayStation. That would be a big, counter type thing. That's huge. Especially with Resident Evil getting back on his feet and everything. Bro, push the old school feels again. I'm just saying, do something. Do something like that. Yeah, that was trash. Yeah. Metal Gear Survive was trash. What's up, Overdone? On it. Store external versus $100 a year lease in Game Pass and lose it when lease rotation or subscription ends. Yeah, true. I mean, it's all about getting to play the game. Microsoft showing us all their big. Oh God, that's man. A fellow Sony fanboys keep saying Konami Capcom would be a much better buy. Why would it be a much better buy for Sony? I mean, I could just name one game right off the bat for you right now. That'll probably change your whole mindset. Ready? Dino Crisis. Right off the bat. That's a massive deal for PlayStation. Hell. Actually, no, I can't say that because that was Sega. So I can't say that Sega owns two of these other ones. I can't say Sega. But if Sony was to push fighters again, right? Who's to say Sony wouldn't push? Obviously, you already know Street Fighter by itself would be a big thing for them. But if Sony was to really get like combative, especially push the MLG scene with like the fighting community and whatnot, they can make some magic happen. You might get a Capcom versus SNK remake or some sorts. Something like that. The very thing we've been asking Capcom to make efforts into doing, Sony can do easily. Why? Because they're a bigger publisher. Just throwing it out there. That type of stuff. So that's where my attention would be, honestly. Resident Evil 2 did very, very well. Resident Evil 3, in terms of it being remade, wasn't a huge fan of Resident Evil 3. But Resident Evil 3, again, it still did well. I just wasn't really a huge fan of Resident Evil 3, the remake. It's a good get, but makes me think Microsoft will go third-party game dev publisher even faster. I mean, look at the fine print. I mean, here, let me bring up the actual quote. This is from because Jason Schreier broke it down. Okay, so let me break it down. So he put this out here. He said to answer the question everyone is asking, Phil Spencer tells everybody that Xbox plans to honor the PS5 exclusivity commitment for Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo. Future Bethesda games will be on Xbox, PC, and other consoles on a case-by-case basis. So, yeah, you're going to pretty much have that. That's going to be their ticket to do this, okay? Granted, they're kind of already turning into that. So you kind of got the snippet of what's going to happen in the long run. What's up, Alex? But you're pretty much going to get that. It kind of makes sense. Shit. Let me close this thing here. But that's kind of it, man. That's kind of what's going to happen. They're basically turning into a third-party developer or publisher. I mean, think about it. I mean, really think about it. Come on, guys. If you drop $7.5 billion on Bethesda, do you think you're going to make all that money back by being exclusive to strictly Xbox? Of course not. Of course you're not going to make that back by being exclusive to Xbox. You're not even going to make that being exclusive to Xbox and PC. And granted, PC gamers buy third-party games, right? That's one of the big part of their library. But it's not going to be like that. You have to have it where? Everywhere. So it has to be on PlayStation, it has to be on Xbox, it has to be on PC. At least they make up for that loss. They got to do that. $7.5 billion. You ain't going to see that strictly be exclusive. But again, this is all part of their trick to get you into what, people? Game Pass. Since they're part of their studios, that means they're now part of the what? Permanent stay on Game Pass. See? Right there. They're part of the studio, so therefore those games are not going anywhere. But third-party games, those are the ones that rotate in and out of the service. So, hey, Microsoft kind of got you in a win-win there. It's like, bro, $10, $20 in the future, but $10 for now, bro. You can join us. You can get access to EA Play, games through EA Play, and Bethesda's games and our first party, bro. That's a deal. That's a big steal. Microsoft's next move is to get more Microsoft games on Nintendo and PlayStation, and we are already stated. Yep. That is true. Cuphead ring a bell, ladies and gentlemen? What's that game called? Super Lucky Tales? Does that ring a bell, ladies and gents? Well, the games dropped on PlayStation and Nintendo from Xbox. There's a few others. Why do people feel Sony needs to go buy something? Let's keep it real. You know Sony needs more. I mean, I would love to see more from Sony buying other studios. Come on, do you really want to see Capcom get bought by? Even though this is not going to happen, this will not happen because let's keep it real. That's how they feel, right? If anything's going to buy Capcom, it's going to be a Japanese studio. It's not going to be an American-based studio. They just not, you know what I'm saying? That's how they operate. They don't work like that. But I'm just saying, that's what everybody wants to see. Sure, not all games will be, but they will keep some exclusive, I suspect. Yes, we'll stay exclusive, but definitely think Starfield would be Xbox PC. So I think Starfield, they'll look at that as a bigger money ploy, to be honest, Joseph. That might be on everywhere just to maximize profit. You know what I'm saying? I see that being a type of thing. Honestly, in my personal opinion. Who is the developer behind Warframe? Do you guys remember? I don't forgot the developer behind Warframe, but wasn't Sony looking to buy that particular developer a while ago? Something like that. Forgot the name of it or reports of it. I'm a Fallout sucker, but the last two were meh and bad. Yeah, the last one was like, weren't they banning people for like going through like glitches, which they purposely put in there for Fallout 76? I'm like, no, they did not think that through for Fallout. You want them to get the Metal Gear IP? That was the report going around that Sony bought Metal Gear 1 back, and we're going to get a remake of some sorts of that. The question is, when will we see that? So it'd be cool to see if that is true. I would love to see that. It was a real Fallout. Yep. But when at the same time, but I still to give everyone better games. Well, you see, you're looking at it from like the competitive type of approach, Slink. They didn't buy Bethesda to make Xbox Series X the only choice. They bought Bethesda, right, to make all the games, again, maximize their overall profit into what? Push Game Pass. That was the reason behind this. I'm telling you, at the end of the day, you're going to see the narrative completely go from best first party studios to strictly we have the best value. They're going to go straight into Game Pass. I'm telling you, that's what this was about. It was strictly about Game Pass. That's literally their main focus. It was Game Pass. They got you there. So if you really like Bethesda's games, they kind of got you sold strictly on that. Yep. I wouldn't say that, Gaming Addict. $7.5 billion and they're not ruling out other platforms. I don't know where you're getting this, man. $7.5 billion. How do you make up $7.5 billion, Gaming Addict? You got to have it everywhere. Eventually, you're going to have them everywhere. They're not ruling it out. This is why Deathloop is still coming to PS5. They confirmed Ghostwire Tokyo is still coming to PS5 and all that stuff. That stuff's not going anywhere. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I'm calling how it is. I'm telling you. I don't think all those games are going to be exclusive to Xbox. I'm telling you. This is more of a multi-platform type of deal. But you're going to see. You'll see. Y'all will see. It's still a good deal, though. It's a big deal for them. Oh, God. Jez Corbin says the most random shit out his ass. But, hey, okay. I guess you want to go by Jez Corbin, sure. This is ridiculous. I'm getting nothing but notifications from... hold on, I missed your comment. From the YouTubers, I subscribe to cover this. Let's see. Hold up. Let's scroll down. He was one of the first people to cover the story. Even if he did know the story, I think Jez Corbin has a history of being, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. Okay. In Jez, we trust. You guys heard it live. In Jez, we trust. They're not going anywhere. That's all I got to say. I ain't going to say that. Damn, Jez Corbin. That do be weird. Actually, that was Brad Sams who did it. Hence why it was everywhere, and he even had his name on it. Oh, you talking about the early? Wait, you talking about early things? Yeah, he did leak it early. But Brad Sams is the reason why you got the whole thing. Just don't understand how some spent they want. It's a big acquisition, man. It's Bethesda. It's a big acquisition. When you see a big acquisition like this go to another company, immediately they won. That's literally the business model. That's not even the business model. That's just the way the community works. Again, I'm more so on the return on the investment and what's going to happen. So it's cool. It's huge news for Microsoft. It's a big deal for Microsoft. They did a lot of good stuff here. Awesome. I can't complain. I don't know why anybody would complain. No one should be complaining. They should be looking forward to what's going to come. Me personally, I'm just going to be waiting on the hill. I'm going to be seeing what's happening. Now, let's go here. It's funny, this game just showed up because this game's been on my mind. I don't know. Did y'all play the Call of Duty beta? Who played the Call of Duty beta in the chat? Xbox needed IPs other than Halo, Gears, and Forza. Now they have a shit ton. That's true. That is very, very true. What's up, Fonz? He said it's already been confirmed that the games already in production for various platforms will continue to go to other platforms. However, after those deals are fulfilled, I wouldn't rule out timed exclusivity. You know, honestly, that makes sense. I can see timed exclusivity for these games, for sure. More likely, though, Fonz, I don't really see it like that. I already went over this. I kind of talked more so about Game Pass and how they probably would just do it for Game Pass. So remember how games are going up to $70 in price? I can see them just using their games as a perk for Game Pass. So I was like, yeah, guys, $10 now. You get all of Bethesda's games day and date on the service. You get EA, games from EA on here that, EA actually puts on there. And then you'll have Xbox's first party on there as well. So I'm saying that's what I kind of looked at it as. I didn't really look at it strictly as like them having this timed exclusive deal or nothing like that. I don't know. I see them just pushing Game Pass, honestly. Because that's kind of their whole stay, to be honest. But I don't know. Maybe they'll do that with select titles. Maybe. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason why I've been on. I'm like, guys, I don't see this as no thing like, hey guys, we got Bethesda. You know what I'm saying, Fonz? And we got this game, that game, and these are only exclusive on the box. No. They just spent $7.5 billion. You got to make up on that investment. How do you make up for that return on that investment? You put them where, Fonz? Everywhere. So, just saying. Just me don't like Game Pass. Have you even used Game Pass? Is a cool service. The only thing about Game Pass is Game Pass has games on there that 99% of us have all played or beaten. That's the issue with Game Pass. If you just got into gaming this gen, then it would be like, oh my God, this is Candyland. All these games I didn't get to play. You know what I'm saying? That would be the reaction right now if you just got into it. But half the stuff on there you played and beaten. So now they got an opportunity to throw more in here. So that's going to be the future. Billy to the product. What's up, man? What's up, Neil? Neil Loot, what's up? Yeah, Game Pass is a cool service. The problem with Game Pass, the same thing that lacks on the console. It lacked the software to really hook you in it. See what I'm saying? Ain't nobody was really signing up for Game Pass to play. Hypothetically, I'm gonna say, what was it? The Telltale games or something. See what I'm saying? Nobody was signing up for that type of stuff. What's up, Martin? What's up, bro? Nah, you need bigger ones. Still bringing up things outside of gaming like phone. Game Pass is getting some cool value in the future. I'm just saying. It's getting some cool value there. I'll admit it. Game Pass is looking good. The question is, though, what else is coming? I have no faith in State of Decay 3, so I'm not going to be looking at that unless they do some Last of Us type shit and shock me. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see myself playing 100 games on Game Pass. Maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, actually, that's kind of like how it is with Netflix. You have all these movies, and you barely watch the ones that you private or put in your list. Y'all ever notice that? Like, you just watch some random shit on Netflix, but the rest of the stuff you'll add to the list, and you probably 9 times out of 10 never watch, and then they just be gone the next cycle. Bro, I did that with the movie 7. Who remembers that movie 7? With 7 with Morgan Freeman and what's his name? Bruh, they had 7 in Netflix last month, and I missed the opportunity to watch that again. I was like, damn, how the hell did I miss out on my favorite scene? What's in the box? How did I miss out? But no, they took that out. A lot of people like that. Yeah, Brad Pitt. But hey. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Coon says F Game Pass and their subs when he subscribed to it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Some games in Game Pass I wouldn't touch, but also Game Pass is great for me with kids. That's true. Yeah, that's true. If you got kids, that's definitely... It's like going back to the old school arcades for kids. They have access to so many games. That is true. I can see them getting a lot better, too, in the future. I said Team Blue all the way, Ryan. Okay. So you PlayStation all the way. Okay. Hey, we'll see, man. The future is definitely going to be interesting. I'm happy that Microsoft is doing what I've asked for numerous times, and that is put pressure on PlayStation and put a lot of, effort out there. Thank God we have that. Now the narrative, the narrative is no longer talking about PlayStation strictly. It's now talking about Xbox and PlayStation. You get the perfect mix. Thank God. That conversation was dominated by PlayStation. So it's going to be cool to see what happens. I don't know about you guys, but I'm hyped. I'm hyped to see what's going to happen in the future, these shows and everything. At PS5, so I'm good on that. Okay. Nice reference. Well, what's in the box? I'm just saying, what's in the box? He's hyped for next gen, man. Oh God. See, you got it when it was $1. Yeah, you got it when it was $1, Barry. Yeah, you got it. You notice that, right? You got it when it was $1. You didn't get it now or in the future when it's really going to be worthwhile. At least I think. From what they're doing, right? From what they're alluding to, it's probably going to be more likely worthwhile in the longer run. So it's big, man. It's big. Big acquisition for them. No complaints there. It's a big acquisition. They definitely stepped up. I got nothing but positives for them on that. That's what's up. Pressure. Added pressure on PlayStation. Awesome. Yeah, exactly. He got it when it was in the dollar menu phase, and it was $1 for a month. Wait till you get into that premium Game Pass experience, Jay. Then you're going to see the difference. But that's pretty much it. The Game Pass makes Xbox Series S good, but I'm sorry, buy for many families is cheaper. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Ready for the next gen. Ever can't say Xbox has no games whatsoever. Oh yeah, they got games. The question is, when we gonna see them? We gonna see that very, very soon. Ryan said, "Thank you for recognizing that this is a good thing for gamers. Now we are competing." Yep, that's true. We have competition. Thank God. I've been asking for that for the longest. It has legit been a slaughter for PlayStation. Like, even when fans would talk about the small good things about Xbox, it was overshadowed by everything PlayStation did because PlayStation was just on a roll. You know what I'm saying? Now they're making the proper moves. They're doing pre-orders proper and whatnot, and they got everybody talking about Xbox, at least in the right way. Things are definitely looking up for them. It's just going to come down to how they go about it with the games in general in the long run. That's all it is, really. When they do that, they'll be good to go. But that's the future, man. You know, I can't predict the future, but I can tell you what's happening now. What's happening now? I'm getting my wish. I'm getting competition from both. And you know what that means. Competition leads to good things for both sides. Remember, Microsoft brought out the best of PlayStation with PlayStation 3. They brought out the best. Let's keep it real. If it wasn't for 360, you wouldn't have that killer instinct type of Sony that we have today. I'm telling you right now. Sony came out just struggling at the beginning. Microsoft kept just kept throwing dirt on them. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all need competition. Those y'all saying Microsoft needs to go, you guys are flat out wrong. You need Microsoft. You need Microsoft. You need PlayStation. You need Nintendo. You need them. And it's about time people accept that. It really do. Accept that. Don't let nobody tell you that Microsoft is not needed. That is a false statement. Anybody saying that is clearly wrong in every single way, shape, or form. I'm just keeping that 100. So, let me move all this out the way. Oh, yeah. Let me think about it. Microsoft just made a big, huge purchase, right? Your question to this, right? Your whole reaction to this be like, damn, that is great for Xbox. I wonder how PlayStation is going to respond. See what I'm saying? That should be your reaction. That's immediately my reaction when I read this and I heard this. I like, damn, they just bought Bethesda. So what is Sony going to buy to counter? Or what is Sony going to do to counter this? You know what I'm saying? What is their reply to counter this big move? That should be your reactions to a lot of this stuff. Nobody should be like, oh, they're going to kill Bethesda. No. You need to look at that and go, damn, how can Sony one up that? Always look at the positive side of it. I agree, Martin. It's gonna be a fire gym, man. They're gonna be bringing that fire. Let's see. Imagine if Microsoft didn't buy ZeniMax, Amazon or Google could have bought them. Oh yeah, that would have been bad if Amazon or Google bought them for sure. Philip CD. I'm saying, how can Sony respond? I would say Capcom. I would go with Capcom. I would go with Sony buying Konami. I'm just saying, do something. I'm looking forward to it. What's going on, Dawn? But anyway, I'm already past the damn point of this damn stream. Came back for a little bit for this one. More likely videos will be back tomorrow, so I'm back at it. Appreciate everybody for their patience. I appreciate everybody for their messages. Thank you very, very much for all the support. Everybody wished me well and gave me that, that go-ahead to definitely take a few days away from the internet. I do appreciate it. I know everybody was eager this week for me to talk, especially with all the news that was dropping, especially for PlayStation, but I couldn't do it, man. I can't do it. If my heart's not in and I can't really talk, I can't do a video. I can't do anything, man. That's just how I am. I honestly can't. I can't just throw a personality out here like a lot of people and just, you know what I'm saying, talk. I can't do it, man. So, thank you. Thank you guys for sticking around, rocking out with your boy. I'll see you guys tomorrow for sure. If anything else drops today, I'll drop it. But you already know, man. All that 4K goodness is definitely dropping back on the channel, so keep your eyes peeled for everything on the channel. Say yeah, bro. Condolences again. Sorry, bro. Oh, thank you. I'm good, man. I'll be good. Hit that like button if you guys enjoyed the stream. Do appreciate it, and I will see you guys first thing either tomorrow or maybe later today if anything else drops. But that's it. That's honestly it, man. Y'all be blessed. I'll holler at y'all later.